Hi, welcome back. HTML tables allow web developers to arrange data into rows and columns. What I mean by that, so let's see it in a practice here. By defining an HTML table, the table step by step. So hands on the keyboard, and I want you to follow up with me step by step. So a table in HTML consists of table cells inside the rows and columns. So our first table tag here, table. Here we go. And if you save it, you can see nothing inside, but in the web page. So what we're gonna specify inside it, let's assume that we want, for example, like a two rows here, a two rows, and for each like a specific data for each person here. And what we're gonna do here, we want to say our first row here, we can create it by the with the tr here. So the tr here stands for the table row. So you can have as many rows as you like in a table, just to make sure that the number of cells are the same in each row. Let's define also a header cell in a table, and we can do that with the table header tag as a shorter form here with the th, and inside it will be the content. Th here, as you know, stands for the table header. So by default, the text between our opening and the closing tag of the table header here elements are bolded and centered also. But you can change it that with the CSS, like this one, style, and change it with the size or whatever that you want to be. So let's make here our first column here will be about the first name, and as a second one, the th, last name, and the third one, we want the age, for example, th, save it, and here we go. Our first row here with the three cells, first name, last name, and age. So as a second row here, we want to specify a data for each person. And we can do that with the creating a second row here with the TAR, stands for the table row, and for the table cells data here, for each table cells is defined by the TD, stands for table data. So everything between the TD, opening, closing, open tag, and the closing tag here are the content of the table cell. What I mean by that? So let's make, for example, the first name like Omar, and as a second name for the table data cell here, we want, for example, Farouk. So the first name is Omar, the last name will be the Farouk, and age will be like 30. Save, and here we go. It will be listed down here under each cell as a second row. And also, there is a note also I want you to be aware of, which is that a table cell can contain all sort of the HTML elements, like text. In this case, we are using the text, and we can also include the images, lists, links, other tables, and etc. Before summarizing, let's do another also as a third row here. Let's copy this data and paste it down. As a third one, we want like the name would be Ali, the last name will be Ali Noor, for example, and for the age we want to be 12. Save it, and here we go. And for the styling, we want, for example, for our first row, which is the header row, to be, for example, styling. Our first row here will be with a background like a gray. Save it, and here we go. So that's it. Let's summarize what we just learned. So the essential table tags here, I want you to be practicing it later on with another data here, which is defining a table here. Inside it, you can define like the TR here for the table rows, and for each table row here, you can specify like defining the table header and TD here, it's for defining the table cell data, which is the data. So that's it.